As long as I've had this thing, it's been desperate for a machine polish. Spent about 2 hours a day just decontaminating and washing it. So I've been over with the tar remover and the iron remover, and I've also clay barred it, so I can't get it any cleaner than it is now, really. If you look at the paintwork, now as you can see, that is really scratched up. It's horrendous, really. Probably do a 2-stage machine polish and that'll bring it out the best I can get it. And doing that will just absolutely transform this thing. It'll be, I mean, there is a few blemishes like this, scattered about all over, really. It's hard to find a single perfectly good panel on this thing. The only way to get this perfect would just be respray the whole thing, but I don't really want to spend like £5 whatever it may be to do that. So last summer when I replaced the brakes, I did have a go at the bonnet, so I'll put that in now and then I'll come straight back to here. What I'm going to do first is just tape up all of the plastics, and then after that I can just get polishing it. You'll notice I pulled the rear badges off. They were just cheap chrome copies. I didn't like them and they were coming off anyway. So yeah, I just pulled them off, and I don't know if I'll bother putting new badges on. I kind of like it without the badges, really. I've been over that twice now. You can see what a difference it's made from that side to the other. Of course, there's a lot of scratches in the middle. That's from people over the years just grabbing it with fingernails and whatever. So there's not much I can do about them. But you can see how much of a difference it's made, and it's definitely worth it. I'm not sure how far to go with the roof because you never know, no one's ever really going to see it. So I'll probably just go over it once like I'm doing, and maybe just leave it as it is. It'll be getting covered in a wax coat anyway, which will help it look a bit shinier. But you can see little patches like this, and that's where most likely bird muck's been sat there for a while and it's eating into the top coat. So there's not, you could maybe repair it, I don't know. You can see that's massively marked up, so we'll see what the difference makes. I've been over that bit twice now, and it looks a bit better. There's still a few little scratches, but the reflection looks a lot better as well. If you watch some of my last videos, you know I've had constant problems with the whole heating system and the HVAC unit. So when I bought a new HVAC unit, whatever they're called, HVAC, and screen works fine. I have replaced some of the bulbs. I've had the dash out, but I just couldn't quite get the motors out. They're just quite a bit awkward to get to the screws, so I'm going to take it somewhere. But anyway, here's a new HVAC. So I've done as much as I can with the 6-inch pad. Now these grooves and these little bits and around here, I'm going to have to use a 4-inch pad, but I can use this one. It's got, see, it's like it's not flat, so that means I can get into these grooves a bit easier. Done all the way down this side now. Now I've got the other side to do, and I've still got a little bit of the roof to do. Now I do want to give it a second stage polish, which makes it like a bit shinier again, but we'll see how much time I get. Actually, I haven't quite done this side yet. I need to do these bits, but I'll have to order some really small pads to do them. Done the other side, I'm on this side now. This side seems to be a bit worse, I don't know why. But anyway, I'll do the best I can with it and see how it comes out. Like you've just seen, that looks very dull and marked up, so I'll just show you what I've done on the other side. You should have seen me do all along the top and down here. It looks a lot better, and I've just done this bit and you can see the difference. Now that bit maybe wants going over one more time, but you can see it's a massive difference. Just have a go on the other side. And I may as well do the bonnet again, get it nice and shiny. After that, it's ready for a coat of wax. Side indicators and this are falling off. The clip's broken and they look very dull anyway, so I've got some new ones just to replace them. As you've just seen, I've fitted a new front number plate. Now this is the old one. You can see it looks pretty old and beaten up really. I'm pretty certain it's the original one, which tells me it hasn't had a front end impact ever. and there's no signs it's ever had a front impact. So front number plate's just new front number plate's just to brighten it up really. The one thing I have done is taken the tow bar off and just given it a quick respray. I'm going to put it back on. I'll probably never ever tow with it. So it looked a bit scruffy before, it was quite rusty. So now I've sprayed it, it doesn't catch your eye anymore, it blends in with the rest of it. Cleaned it all up, ready for a primer now. As you can see, it's got a lot better reflection than it did before. I hope that video wasn't too boring. I tried to make it as interesting as possible, but as you can see, it's completely transformed this thing, and the reflection is just way better now. So my next video on this thing will be the new wheels, and these wheels are very desirable wheels. A lot of people want them with a P38, so some of you probably know which wheels I've got, but anyway, they're getting refurbished, and that'll be my next video. So thanks for watching.